These videos are not for the satisfied, and they're not for the content. They're for the restless, and those who really want more out of life. In the first video, we talked about happiness as power and how you gain a little bit of happiness and power every time you overcome a resistance. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it now. I'll wait right here for you. Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about how to set your goal so you have a clear place for you to channel your power into so that it doesn't dissipate. Because society uses this system of overcoming resistance, but it's not tailored towards you as an individual. It's pretty much the same for everyone. And they also don't have a clear goal for you to focus your power into. They'll say to go to high school, go to college, get a job, get married, have kids, then what? Well, that's pretty much it. And you're fucked. And some people realize this and they freak out, and that's called a midlife crisis. They realize their life has pretty much been a waste, and now they're just waiting around till they die. And that's not a great way to spend your mortality. So what we want to do is we want to select a goal and make sure that this goal is what would make us happiest in life without the influence of society. Because if your goal happens to be something difficult to obtain, like being an actor or an actress, society will tell you you can't do it. They'll say that it takes an amazing amount of luck, that it takes things that you just don't have. Well, that's bullshit. That's not true. You can do anything that you want to do. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not. That's going to be hard as hell. But if you have the will, the determination, and the drive, you can do anything that you want to do. So don't listen to society when they tell you the best that you can do is be a real estate agent. That is shit. And there's a really great quote, and I'm not sure who said it, but it's great. I love it. It goes that it's much better to set your mark high and miss it by a little than to set your mark low and reach it. Which means if your mark, your goal is low, like a real estate agent, and you make it, best case scenario, you're a real estate agent. If you set your goals high, let's say you want to be a best-selling author, best case scenario, you're a best-selling author. But let's say for whatever reason, you miss it. Okay, so you're down here somewhere. Well, maybe you're not a best-selling author, but now maybe you're writing for a column in a magazine. You're still doing something that you love, and it's a hell of a lot better than a real estate agent. And if any real estate agents happen to be watching this video, I do apologize, but your job is pretty fucking stupid. So that's what we need to do. And some people, right away, know what they want to do. They know what their goal is going to be. Other people have a little more of a hard time figuring out what would make them happy. And a good exercise to do to kind of get you thinking in the right direction is think about some of the things that you enjoy or people that you admire. If you enjoy movies, maybe being a director would make you happy. If you admire a musician, maybe something in the music industry. Or, you know, and I'm not saying it has to be something incredibly difficult. If being a veterinarian would honestly make you happy, then by all means, go for that. I'm not saying it's based on the level of difficulty, just on what would make you happiest without the negative influence of society telling you that you can't do it. Alright, well, so in the last video we talked about happiness as power. In this video we talked about how to set your goals. Okay, and that's really where the power is going to be focused into. So every time you have a triumph, it goes towards this goal. Okay, so we talked about the beginning and the end. In the next video, we're going to talk about everything in between. Okay, all the obstacles in your way from achieving the ultimate power. And all of this, everything that comes in your way, is weakness. So we're going to talk about how to eliminate weakness, which is an incredibly important thing to do and will determine ultimately if you're able to reach your goal or not. So that's it for this video, guys. Please comment, subscribe, all that lovely shit. And hey, if you want to share your goals in the comments below, let me know. That's great. If it's a little too personal, that's fine too. So there you go, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, have a lovely day.